Cortes from Ecuador. Ibrahim Al-Mansouri. He's a sports teacher from Dubai, just across the water. All smiles for now. Donna, 37-year-old goalkeeper for Spain. COROSINITI, the captain of Italy, 36, gives away a year to his opponent there. Look at the Spanish kit, actually, they've got tape over the Adidas stripes on the shoulders because of sponsorship regulations. Not really fooling anyone, that though, is it? There is the man, GORI, 6 goals so far in the tournament, top scorer. Expect more. I say that with real confidence. I don't think I've ever commentated on a game when he hasn't scored. Overhead kicks a speciality for him. Del Duca, very successful club beach soccer coach. Coached Terracina for many years in Italy, just about an hour from Rome. They won Scudettos, they won cups as well. So Spain, who's won the toss, they're about to kick off. Game of 3/3, not 2 halves here. 12 minutes each period. Expect goals, Antonio. Edouard. Skims on the top of his foot and over. MARINAI back to Del Mestre, GORI. Del Mestre's behind him. MARINAI, I should say. CHIAVARO beat the pace there. Can't expect that because he's one of the nicer phrases. He's knocking on a little bit. Soccer.
Where are the kicks? The kids are the best answers.
36, RAMACCIOTTI. Receiving end of a kick to the shin. Frutos the culprit. See there, RAMACCIOTTI, he's got his Italian badge on his arm. Pablo with a rare starting goal. Donna. RAMACCIOTTI, tattooed as most footballers are nowadays. I think it's the law. It's the shot, the bounce. Holds on well. Antonio. Pablo. Antonio there on the right, number 3. Very unusual job. You might want to put the kids to bed before I tell you what it is. Early shot for Spain, and there's the finish. Adri Frutos heads it home. It was the perfect play for Spain, a diagonal ball, the header across the goal, and the simplest of finishes. 3rd goal for Adri Frutos in this tournament, and how important will that be? Remember, winner takes all tonight. Who wins this qualifies for the semi-finals. Italy 0, Spain 1. GORI punches over the ball with MARINAI. RAMACCIOTTI, GORI, MARINAI. Well, it's very tight score between these two teams. Spain, Italy have played each other 3 times in the last year. Italy have won once. On penalties, once in normal time. Spain have won the other game. RAMACCIOTTI.
There goes Spain now, and taken by Italy once again.
CHIAVARO.
So people for Italy number 20, that's Simone on the street.
Looked up and over. Pablo can watch it out. Mestre can watch it wide. Adri Frutos, goal scorer. Let's just start play. Now Italy kick in, get the choice in beach soccer, kick or throw. Del Mestre gives it the eyes, looks one way, throws it the other. MARINAI with the overhead, over the bar. start in such a big game. He's got a lot of confidence in the young goalkeeper. GORI, easy for him to control. He's going to run along the sand. Well, draws what he thinks is a foul. Nothing is given. Goalkeeper Paolo sports and he throws it out so he can receive some treatment. And he'd rather ball that than me. Watch this. He is a master of trying to, shall we say, secure a free kick. It didn't work. Good save by MESTRE. Lenght with the left-footed strike. He was not going to be beaten on his near post. Overhead kick isn't going to beat him. Dommy, new boy, plays it straight to the goalkeeper. MESTRE looking at GORI but can't find him. Lenght. Paolo. I think he rather looked like he was going to shoot there. Chance now, PALMACCI. Scoops it wide. That was a poor finish, wasn't it? So both teams winning their first 2 games each. Spain, highest scoring team in the tournament. 9-1 against Mexico and then 10-2 beat Cape Verde. For Italy, fairly free scoring, 8-5 against Solomon Islands and then 5-3 against Mexico. No conceding. Spain or not. That means anything tonight. Find out. PALMACCI. Continue. ZURLO. Thought about the overhead kick, just couldn't get it away. PALMACCI again. He thinks about the overhead kick. Just caught it too high, so the ball leaps over the bar. Paolo. Again. Antonio. To Spain. MESTRE watches it all the way through though. Cheeky it was with the effort. 4 goals for him so far. Spain's top scorer in this tournament. Edward. Scored 3. Not a bad return. ZURLO. Twists and turns. Looks down for the overhead. Good block by Sintas. Strike. It's a very good save. Very Sinti. Really well there. Pablo, well, good save, but you can see that near post there'll be questions asked. Look at this corner, miles away from the flag. No one's saying anything. Interesting, that was allowed. Good save by MESTRE. Good strike, good save. Hollywood save, plenty of air between him and the ground as he dived for it. No foul given. And it's a corner. Second bite of the cherry for Spain. Goal scorer Asi Fritos will take it. Pablo decides that may be about the shot. Instead goes wide to Cintas. Pablo. To the right. Switching it up. Pablo again. Messi hangs on. Mestre to GORI, it doesn't reach him. Antonio cuts it out. Mestre rolls it along the floor. Unusual technique for beach soccer. It works so far. Surprise Spain. MARINAI. What he needed to curl it one way. It went exactly the opposite to what he needed. Was that shot earlier on? Mestre happy that despite the fact he went through his legs, he'd taken enough sting out of the ball for it to just sit nicely for him to pick it up. Spain are going to go for the wholesale substitution in a second. You can see 3 players lined up ready to come on. Standard procedure of beach soccer. Larej. Often wholesale change. It's not unusual to see the 4 players come on or go off. Cheeky. CHIAVARO the block. Well, cheeky is a commentator's dream. Cheeky finish. That was a cheeky one, etc., etc., etc.
All right, let's hear the fans of Italy. We're the Italians in the house. Come on, make some noise. And the fans
Torres can't make it across to the far side. Messi has the ball in hand. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. That's a bit of beach wrestling now. He's one of the players who, how to describe it? He doesn't ask for trouble, doesn't start anything. He always seems to be there when it happens. Just the rangy players with long legs. Over his opponent. He's been taken off to cool off. Good idea actually, because it saves yellow cards. His team from Ellerford. Here's the shot, sees if Mestre. Should be, it is. Mestre again. PALMACCI. Vicentini. Poor effort. One drop for him. Domi, new to the squad. Goal scorer already for Spain. Didn't play in the Euro Beach Soccer League this year. He's dropped into play in this tournament. Plenty in the squad, Spain. Plenty of players to call upon. Playing a large league. The league itself is not as big as the Italian one, which pay quite a few players and brings in a few foreign players. Nonetheless, as you can imagine, it is pretty decent. That's why they sit at the top table of beach soccer. Spain alongside Italy, Portugal and Brazil. Russia, believe it or not, if you're new to the sport, yeah, Russia are good, as are Switzerland. Good beaches in Switzerland last time I checked. Domi. Vicentini. can't keep the ball in. Duca, popular choice amongst the players when he came in as head coach. Been an assistant for a while. Is that going to count? No. Foul throw, and he's quite right as well. The referee on the far side lifted his foot off the floor. It happened yesterday and there was a goal scored. This time, they're looking for the foul there, I think, but it was the foul throw. Foot was off the floor. Pretty basic stuff. Pablo, decent efforts. Well, it's the end of the period. Pablo almost on the score sheet. He's kept a clean sheet in that first period, so he's got to be happy with that. Italy complaining, but it was a foul throw, so they can't complain. At the break, it is Italy 0, Spain 1. Cautious, cagey, 2 words to describe that first period, and why not? It's winner takes all here. Whoever wins qualifies for the semi-final. Currently, Spain have the advantage. Andrea Frutos with the only goal ahead of so far. It means as we head into the second period, it is Italy 0, Spain 1. Italy with the throw. The overhead for GORI, way off target. CHIAVARO loses held there to Antonio. Antonio, very good turn, turns again, he needs to get rid of the ball, he has. Donna back in goal for Spain. Normal number 1 and captain. CARPITA's in goal at the other end for Italy, so it's both teams switching their keepers. Frutos back to Donna. Donna wide to Antonio. It's the overhead, just wide. test, probing with that shot. MARINAI. CHIAVARO, nice control. Probably a little bit over elaborate for what was needed there. Could have just let the ball roll past him and turned. CARPITA looking for some options. He has one on his right. Going back to the goalkeeper. Very confident with his feet, and there's a big difference in his pitch today. They seem to have dug it up a lot more, so it's suitable for that, squashing it into the ground, flicking it up quickly, as keepers need to do. They're going to play with their feet. Just to a clearance there. Edouard with it. So back for Italy to build once again. Again, it's cagey, cautious. Edouard now, picked it up and, well, you can't complain because the keeper's arm means he didn't touch him, he didn't really impinge on him. GORI with his version of an overhead kick. Well, it was stupid to head it in the air, I'd say. Give it far too much air between him and eventually get over for the overhead kick. Antonio, man on him, he's noticed, going back to his keeper. Antonio with a shot, ricochets into the sand, easy for CARPITA to deal with. MARINAI. CARPITA. Kyoto with the overhead. GORI with the overhead. Fairly calming goal. Corner to Italy. Post corner goes across with no one really arriving at any kind of coordinated pace. GORI swings and misses. Saved by Donna. Taking sand to the eye. This is the chief cause of injury to goalkeepers in beach soccer. Well, he blinks. Probably thinks he's woken up in an alternative universe because the entire outfield team has changed. We've done 4 substitutions in that time. Now there's the ball and the sand in the face that hurt.
Okay, back to the game now.
Donna. Cheeky. Donna. Cheeky again. Cheeky with the overhead. And what a strike that is! They've been cagey and cautious so far, Spain, but when they've struck, they've done so quickly and with purpose. I don't think you get much more purpose than that overhead kick from Cheeky. Brilliantly done. Spain extend their lead in the second period. Cheeky now with 5 goals in the tournament. It is Italy 0, Spain 2.
Spanish fans in the building, where are you?
Well, that's a bonus really for Italy.
Why not?
Torres concedes the free kick with the handball. I think that shot was going over. Not quite as good as a penalty. A little bit further away at an angle, but still going to be difficult for Donna to deal with. He's very good at getting off his line quickly, closing the opposition, narrowing that angle. That's what you need. PALMACCI. It's his 3rd leading Champion scorer. Makes himself big. PALMACCI. Striking a finish. The deficit is reduced to a single goal once more. The celebration is muted. It's about the business here. And that was just perfectly struck. Skim the surface of the sand. Ripple the back of the net.
Where do we see Italians dancing?
And for Italy, they've only allowed Spain to be 2 goals up for a minute or so. It is Italy 1, Spain 2. Oh well, straight and kick-off. Javi Torres takes the assist off the sand and loops it into the back of the net. 2-goal cushion is restored. High fives all round. That's high 4 for him. That's his 4th goal of the tournament. Italy 1, Spain 3. A bit of a divot on the sand that helps him there, but they all count, as they say. 3 being me right now. Donna. Dario. So he got some magic, the World Player of the Year and scorer of the best goal of the year. Player of the Year, by the way, is voted for by all the coaches from all the teams that take part in beach soccer. Each wide. Domi. Cheeky. Twists and turns. Finds himself some space. And for the overhead. Wasn't too far away, was it? He's got to be full of confidence after scoring. Chance for Spain again. CARPITA's done really well there. I have to say, Cheeky should have done better. Chance for Spain. Domi, cross to Antonio. Antonio, cross to nobody. Just had a chance earlier on. He just didn't convince that he Cheeky side-footed it rather than driving through the ball, and very comfortable save for CARPITA in the end. Time is going to be the enemy of Italy. Duca, vastly experienced coach. What's he got up his sleeve here? Dearly love to do well in the World Cup. Just notch it up a place or 2, to be exact, really, because he finished 3rd last time. I'd love to win this as well. Which is equivalent of the Olympics. It's actually organised by the Olympic Committee. Donna, just beat soccer here. 2 sports right across the board. Bouldering is 1, which is wall climbing. Actually climbing a wall. The indoor climbing areas you see. You can see why I'm not commentating on that sport. Can't even describe it to you. Kite surfing. Wakeboarding. As the announcer just mentioned, in unison with me, like we planned it. Of course, beach soccer. RAMACCIOTTI.
Congratulations, buddy.
It's a strike and a finish from GORI. Well, you don't keep one of the world's best strikers down for long, and he needed an inch. And there it was. Fantastic finish. Gabriele GORI returns from injury with some style. 7th goal of the tournament. first of the night. It's Italy 2, Spain 3. Game on. Sintas will take the kickoff. Flips it around to Antonio. There's the shot, good save for CARPITA. There's the follow-up, and again CARPITA, brilliant. Off his line so quickly. Spain have not been more than 2 goals clear in this game. Often it's been 1.
Defense of Spain.
It's too tight to call.
Defense of the beautiful country of Qatar.
Donna, Antonio waits. CHIAVARO. Is there a foul? Is there a penalty? There's a free kick to Italy. There's the touch of Antonio. Dragged. And CHIAVARO, and free kick is given. Watching duty there than actually doing anything. Just to reiterate, in this game, it's winner takes all. Whoever wins qualifies. Already, Iran have qualified for the semi-finals. Now Brazil, Switzerland. One of those two will go through. Japan, Russia. Lined up the fixtures nicely here, so 2 big names against each other, with all to play for. Japan, Russia both on 6 points, Brazil, Switzerland the same. These 2. It's nice and simple for us commentators. Trust me, we need it simple. CARPITA. MARINAI. Antonio's done well. There's the shots. Couldn't get the fade on it he needed. Sort of slipped or was stretching as he went for the shot. Interesting job he's got, Antonio. I must tell you about it sometime, but how to explain it in a family-friendly way. GORI. GORI again, just can't find the gap. It's Antonio to the ground. Italy retain possession with the throw-in. RAMACCIOTTI, CARPITA. There's the shot, good save by Donna. Reaches out, just hooks it away. Oh, bounce, but he recovered so well, the goalkeeper there. What a save that is. So much better in slow motion. Normally look easier in slow motion, that looked more difficult. Corner for Italy. Chance. Oh, well. Torres will be very disappointed with that. PALMACCI. CARPITA. Tries to go wide and gives up possession, but luckily for him, it's straight back into his arms. Score. Cheapest Spain one has defended well in this tournament. Domi, and he almost had too much time there.
For the second period, it is 1 minute and 20 seconds. Score 3-2 in favor of Spain.
22 goals so far, Spain. Italy 15. Italy conceded 11. Spain, just 5. Donna, with a good save. He scored quite a few in his career, Donna. Short corner has been taken as you watch the replay. Matchy Lorenz now slow with the whistle. The referee eventually does give it. .37 on the clock. Surprisingly, he recovers quickly. Who'd have thought? PALMACCI will take his free kick inside his own box. He's got a couple of options here. He tries to roll it to one of his teammates. I get the feeling the standard of the Italian and the Spanish players that they will have shots from this distance. They can easily generate the power needed. I think he has to make a decision on, does he go for goal straight up, or does he look to bounce it in front of the goalkeeper on the sand? Formidable goalkeeper he's facing in the shape of Donna. He looks fairly confident making the tee for his shots. Too nervous. Not fussing over it too much as some players do. Macchi. Oh, that is a good shot. Some dip on it and a good save as well from Donna.
30 seconds left.
It's a dip from nowhere, that shot. Looped and dipped. Caught the top of the ball, so it's spun downwards. Fantastic finish. Was denied by Donna. Saved by the Spanish keeper. Peter. Cheeky. Now he's done that. There is the end of the period. They're looking for the free kick, Italy. It is not given. But as we go, it is Spain in the lead. 3 goals to 2. Di Frutos, Cheeky, Torres with the goals. That man with the save with seconds to go. That could be the difference between the two teams now. Captain's got to lift his teammates as we watch the highlights here of that period.
Are you guys ready? Good wave. From the far end over there, you guys can see me now? Okay, we're gonna wave, okay? We're gonna make a crawl up to this point. So you guys are gonna start it. So you're gonna stand up and raise your hands up. Okay, ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! Did you guys have beer or what? You guys want to eat or something? One more time, come on, let's do this. Starting from that point, crawling down here. Okay? Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Come on, you crawl down, everybody stand up. Oh, the middle part is sleeping. One more time, let's try it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Spain lead. Look at the shots ratio compared to Italy.
What happened to the session? It has to come here. Okay, that's a good practice.
I suppose we look at stats, and there's millions of them now in football.
Let's go, let's do this.
There's still only ever one that counts.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Of course, is the final score. Got a few Spanish fans in the crowd.
And next time, what happened?
Decent number of Italians as well. One thing about holding these ANOC World Beach Games in Qatar is the fact that there is expats from virtually every country in the world living here. So every single team that has played, even the likes of El Salvador, you saw somebody in El Salvador shirt there, have supporters in the stadium when they play. No matter how big or small. Do you remember your first football match? Well, she's more likely to. So to reiterate, in this game, whoever wins goes through. It's regardless of whether it's in normal time for 3 points, extra time for 2, or on penalties for 1 point. The opposition, Mexico, The Solomon Islands have been beaten in both of their games. They're just playing out a consolation game on the pitch just behind us here. Eduardo, Antonio, Sintas, Pablo, goal for this period. Mestre is back in goal for Italy. Mestre, the veteran at 36. Pablo, a youngster starting out in his career in beach soccer. I think more games trying to give Pablo. More important is for the future as Donna is 37. Antonio. Test back to Pablo. Cautious, cagey. Antonio slips through his legs. A touch from a blue shirt that made that happen. Pablo. Test. Pablo. Pablo reaches out Paul, fills it in. Antonio. Shot. Saved by Mestre. Well, actually with the shot. In the meantime, the corner's gone harmlessly out of play, so Mestre will build from the back. Goes towards MARINAI, he can't keep the ball in, so we get the opposite number at the other end. He's going to do the same, and Pablo there didn't use his hands until now. With his feet, maybe should stick to them. The best throw, was it? Well, 3-2 is not the average scoreline you get between these two teams. Most recently, it was 4-1 to Italy in the Super Final. Italy losing 6-5 to Spain. Oh, that is the finish! Almost hit it on half volley. He was stretching, it didn't look the most perfect of technique. Well, who cares? And here's the back of the net. It's going to feel good. As well as feeling good, they'll feel a little bit of relief. They've got a 2-goal advantage again. Italy 2, Spain 4. Duca not impressed. Why would you be? GORI. Just over Pablo. Puffs out his cheeks, breathes a sigh of relief. RAMACCI. GORI. Pablo. Lenght. Rare poor play, World Player of the Year. And I spoke to him last night after Spain's win. He was super confident. He says Spain are ready, willing and able to take on Brazil. Well, things are going right for them so far. If they win this, they're through to the semi-final. To be a trophy, world level of beach hockey, you've got to play Brazil. Half a apologises. Alf says, no, I didn't. Which one is it? Did he? You apologise. If you didn't, you don't apologise. Scored Javi Torres. He's also got the ball. Was the perfect plunge for him. He dropped to his feet there, he could pick it up. Sentini, PALMACCI, Del Mestre. PALMACCI again, a goal scorer today. Will he do it again now? No, he won't. Domi controls it, goes on the full dribble. That's a good effort. And he's conceded a free kick, and I don't think that was very fair. Domi just looks like a typical Lebanese footballer. There's charging through. Running with the ball. Watch again. But he's got the ball first, hasn't he? That's interesting, referee's given that. And by interesting, I mean probably not the right decision. PALMACCI washing the sand out of his eyes. Did score from this, it will put real pressure on Spain. Real pressure. Do need to score soon. Momentum is everything in beach soccer. Emmanuele Mansouri, maybe not his best decision in beach soccer. Strikes himself up. Looks like a wrestler about to go in the ring. PALMACCI. It's a strike. Oh, and the finish! Well, the second time he's done it in this game. Each time, laser-guided precision on the free kick. This time, he finds the opposite corner to previously. Questions may be asked of the goalkeeper, but I think the one thing you don't get from that replay is the sheer pace of the shot. It's Italy 3, Spain 4. Remember, winner takes all. Diminishing rewards in beach soccer. It does end a draw at the end of the normal time. Shot sail over. Then from that point we go to extra time where you get 2 points for the win in those 3 minutes if you manage to get the victory. Then we go to penalty shootout. Whoever wins that gets 1 point. In this case it won't matter because Solomon Islands and Mexico both on 0 points, both playing out as a consolation game on the adjacent pitch. Cortez, no doubt, gives the free kick. Yeah, questionable. COROSINITI with 1 goal first day. Really look to add to that right now. The older heads in the squad. I mean, he's calm under pressure. That'll be answered right now. It's a strike and the finish! Well, this time the post has to help with the free kick. But it has done just that. And And momentum firmly with Italy now. Cuts across the ball, good technique. Beats the keeper, clips the post. Pablo can't quite believe it's happened to him twice in a row now. Both times on his right-hand side. And it means Italy are level. Italy 4, Spain 4.
All right, time left now. Once again, 6 minutes and 13 seconds. We are tied at all 4.
So you call this one. I certainly can't. Italy or Spain for the semi-finals. First time Italy being level in this game. Usually the nearest they've been is a goal to their opponents. Goal behind, 2 occasions. Actually back to the goalkeeper, down Mestre. Mestre needs to find something going forward now. As ZURLO, who aimlessly kicks it back where it came from. So they're going to make 4 substitutions at once, try and freshen things up a touch.
Okay, time now was 5:35.
Just waits on the left. Antonio picks it up on the right. Pablo, bit of space, will he chance a shot? Not quite yet. Hello. As far wide as you possibly could. And there's a scramble at Pablo. Emerges from that dust cloud with the ball. Pablo with the shot. After the fashion. So when you consider the average beach soccer in terms of goals game is 9. We're on 8 at the moment. 1 goal win it. Bench. He's overran it. Ball given. Well, he was confident about beating Brazil. That's who he'd meet in the semi-final. Assuming, of course, Brazil beat Switzerland. He's confident. His confidence may be misplaced right now. It's looking a pretty safe bet before. Gabriele GORI has the free kick. Italy's all-time leading goal scorer. Tournament's leading goal scorer. 7 goals, will this be 8? The answer is no. Antonio. Donna's back in goal for Spain. Guilty with the block. Strictly come dancing there. Oh well, it's one way to stop it. Surely could be the red if he's not careful. Should have down now. No. 2 yellows and you're off, of course, and then 2 yellows in the tournament before we get to the semi-final stage means you miss the next game, which will be the semi-final. Then wipes to 0 the cards. Antonio goes for the header. Not quite make it.
Okay, time now. Last 4.
That's only going to trouble people on the training pitch. MARINAI. Forward with him. Someone just kicked that ball back onto the pitch. You'll see it in a second. There you go, 2 balls on the pitch. Yes, the one that went over the stand. One of the players warming up there. One a heck of a kick. And now they just kicked it back where it came from. Now it'll come back again. Del Mestre loops it forwards. Torres, the wrench. Oh, he should have done better. Good save, but he should have more power behind the shot. Oh, and the opposite end as we watch that replay. The inevitable has happened. And that man is the inevitable. And GORI plays, GORI scores. Poor defensive play by Spain. GORI's there to pounce, and pounce he does. And for the first time in this game, Italy lead. Second goal of the game, 8th in the tournament. Most importantly, it's the 5th for Italy. Italy 5, Spain 4. Lorenz, what's he doing? It's the first time that Italy got a nosy in front here. Defensively, and not as strong as Spain have been in this tournament, but things are going on ahead a little in this game. We've got 3 minutes to hang on. Good block. COROSINITI, Santini. That's a good block on the line, and another one. Well, I think one was slightly more conscious than the other. Lorenz has got to have a strike here. Oh, he's overplayed it. They've far too much overplayed it there, Spain. They should have gone for the shots earlier. You were thinking, pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger, and they didn't until it was too late. Well, there's the earlier chance, and double clearance off the line. Captain's performance there from COROSINITI. Guilty. Loop forward by Del Mestre. Santini, it's gotta be! Well, should have been. PALMACCI asking for some water, sand in his eyes. But that was the perfect beach soccer move, which is just to play it, loop it long. Somebody on a far touchline that can head it back across the goal, and someone arriving. That man was PALMACCI. The block was there. Under 2 minutes left. Last time these two met. It was a 4-1 victory for Italy in the super-finals of the European Beach Soccer League. Before that, in the Euro games earlier this year, Italy lost 6-5 against Spain. Last minute. Before that, 2018, the Euro Beach Soccer Super Final. Italy won on penalties. He's going for it here, Spain. Antonio's gone into goal. Basically play outfield, as you can see him now, charging out. Well, is he going to walk for that? GORI goes down. Free kick's given. It's a yellow card. He's lucky to get away with that. If it had been more central, I think he would have walked. So the experiment by putting Antonio in goal. It's not a good idea. Put that bib on, son. Sit down. Getting silly now.
Feeling good tonight? Okay.
Outfield player in goal equals chaos. Goalkeeper in opposition box equals chaos. All for people integrating, but goalkeepers and outfield players never should. So GORI, not a hair out of place. Covered in sand. Valduco daily wishes he would score now. Joaquin Alonso and Christian from the Spanish goalkeeper on the bench. Christian, the one encouraging. Ken Alonso, experienced enough to know no matter how many times he claps, it's not going to make any difference on the sand. Assistant coach described as a seal by his fellow staff members because he was constantly clapping on the sideline. He almost wanted to throw him a fish. GORI steps up, strikes, crashes it against the post. Second opportunity goes to waste. The wrench now. It's foul number 10. He's not at the same level of shooting boots, metaphorically speaking, on as his opposite number wearing number 10 shirt. We see again the post being rattled.
Time left, ladies and gentlemen, here in the game.
Left, we're going towards goal here. One sitting on the ball in the corner, I think. Donna is wide. Goalkeeper, he knows what he's got to do. He's got to get it forward. Shoots. Well, Dario Torres did the right thing there, ducking out of the way. It meant that Del Mestre was unsighted. Luckily for him, it was straight at him. There he is. Goalkeeper, stroke outfield player is Antonio, Captain Chaos on the pitch. Something ahead in mind, Spain, because they've got a shirt for him. It's corner for Italy. 18 seconds, they put it down, they got 5 to take the corner. They go into the corner. RAMACCIOTTI, those long legs will be useful now to keep the opponents away. GORI goes wide. Once he won't be going for goal here, I don't think. Lorenz can't get a shot away, and it's Italy for the semi-finals. GORI, the man covered in glory. Italy victorious, 5-4. They snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. It looked like Spain for long periods of the game. They were 2 goals up, they were a goal up, and Italy were only ever up in this game towards the end. And I suppose that's all that counts. Disappointment on the face of Donny, anger on the face of Sintas, delight on the face of the Azzurri. And sportingly, in amongst his opponents, he was confident he beat Italy today. He was dreaming of Brazil in the semi-finals. That's not going to happen now. What is going to happen is Italy will be there as they prepare for the World Cup. You can prepare in no better way than this, by beating one of your nearest rivals. It's always been so close between these two teams. 2 victories apiece now in the last 4 meetings. As you watch the highlights, well, smiling Spanish faces turn those smiles upside down in the last few minutes of the game. Long period in Spain commanded this performance, but Italy just kept chipping away. The difference was the World Player of the Year, Lorenz, was not on fire today. He was not shooting straight. GORI, however, was for Italy. 2 vital free kicks that they won towards the end of the game made all the difference. They scored both. PALMACCI and GORI, and that was the difference. There's GORI with his first. Good volley from him. Still, we weren't done with the goals yet. PALMACCI with the first free kick that went under the goalkeeper. You can blame him maybe, but it skimmed off the sand, which is the perfect technique. That's what beat the goalkeeper. It wasn't from distance, it was from the literally meter before he could get the ball. And the captain did that in off the post. And GORI capitalised on the mistake. So alert. Luca, happy man. Semi-finals it is for Italy. There's the stats. Most important one being at the top. Italy 5, Spain 4.